15 minutes. All right. First and foremost, the word dream. I always start with the etymology. The etymology of it, it meant a whole bunch of stuff. But the main one that stuck out to me was that, hey, Jessica, was that it meant a sleeping vision. So that means that, hey, Portia, that means that it's a vision. Of course, it's a vision that you're seeing while you're sleeping. But here's the thing, sleep is like the next thing next to being dead, right? Because when you're asleep, especially when you're in a deep sleep, you're like completely unaware of what's going on in the outside world. And when you're dreaming, it really does seem like it's really happening, right? Okay, so what's the difference between now and when you go to sleep? That's how I know that we're dreaming now. I mean, it's so simple, but people laugh when you tell them that. Okay. So I just wanted to point out that starting with the etymology, that sleeping is the closest thing to death. Okay. So that kind of also lets us know that we're kind of dead in a sense. We're living, but we're dead at the same time. Okay. Everything is simultaneous, everything is dual. So the second one I wanted to point out is how the word dream sounds. It sounds like the word drama. It has the same tone. Dream, drama. So, what is a drama? A drama is a play, it's a story, right? That's also how we can know that this life that you're living, which is a dream, it's also a drama, it's a play, it's a story, and you're making it up. You are the wizard behind the curtain. Hey, Camille, you are the wizard behind the curtain, and you're making the story up. I actually did a name interpretation today, and her name meant like freedom is behind the curtain or something like that. And I was just like, wow, this is basically telling you where freedom is. But anyway, so it's a drama, it's a play, it's a story. Okay. Another thing, now here's what I'm going to show you in the letters. Let me write it down. And I don't know why this S won't erase for me. This is a really old board. So anyway, I'm gonna write dream for you. Then, okay, we know what dream looks like, right? So if you study letters, you'll notice a pattern, how sound changes over time and how letters transform from one sound to another. If you study etymology for a while, you will pick up on a pattern. But anyway, the letter D is interchangeable with a T. Okay, so let me just turn that to a T for you. Okay, and that M, if you flip it upside down, now it's a W, right? So let's move these letters around because that's what a magician does. And we're going to put the W on the front. Cross. This is what I literally do when I'm breaking down words. I will cross the letters out and see if it's the same thing. The A, we turned that into a T. T, can y'all see that? Do y'all see where I'm going with this? E, R. What did I make? Water. Hey, Tora. So you see how I went from dream to water? That tells me that your dream, you're sleeping, right? This whole dream, this whole experience that we're in is nothing but water. It's water. And if you really start to, that's why I keep saying one word can change your life. So if you really get it in your subconscious that this dream is totally made up of water, then you will see how you can transform things with sound, because sound is literally putting a vibration onto this invisible water, okay, that we call air. You are in the matrix, which is the womb. What is a womb full of? Water. Okay, so if you can really get it down in your subconscious that you are in the womb, and every time you open your mouth to speak, you're putting an impression on the water, the invisible water, and it's going to start to form like it's a 3D image. It's going to start to form a 3D image of the impression that you're putting on the invisible water. Now, it's not really happening out there. I keep doing that, but it's happening in here. Okay? Because your body is made up of what? Like 70% water, right? Okay. So that's why the dream is also the word water. Okay? Now, the word dreams, let me erase this. And it's something I want to share with y'all, my own. Where's my eraser up? My own revelation that I had right before I came on here to do this. It's crazy. I'm going to save that for last. So, I'm going to do two more. Dreams, I'm going to add an S onto there. Dreams. I know y'all know what it looked like, but sometimes it helps me to actually look at it. Dreams. Now, if we take that D and make it a lowercase d instead of a uppercase D, right? It looked like that, right? But you can change that D into a P or a B or a Q because it flips around 4 times. So let's change it to a P. I'm going to change it to a P. And then I'm going to change the whole word around. So now it says sperm. Dreams, multiple dreams, because we are like, if you ever seen the movie Inception, in my opinion anyway, we are a dream inside of a dream inside of a dream. Who knows how many dreams we are inside of? Okay. So the word dreams is also the word sperma. Now, what is sperm? Sperm is really thoughts. Sperm or semen is really, I always forget which one is inside of the other, but one is like inside of the other. But regardless, sperm or semen is thoughts. So that's all your dreams. Your dreams are just thoughts, sounds, vibrations. That's all. Everything is. If you one word can change your life, if you could get it into your subconscious, that's everything is just vibrations and sounds, which is these, then you're making it all up. Then you'll really know, know how people be saying no. Where is that coming from, y'all? Is that coming from a song? When people are saying a word twice? Because people kept saying it when I made the post about being spiritual. People was like, oh, you spiritual? Is that a song or something? Get me in the loop. Get me in the know, because I don't know what it is. When I see trends, I just be kind of like, okay, did that come from a song or something? But anyway, so dreams is sperm, sperms is thought. So everything that's happening is based on your thoughts. Only you guys already know this. I'm just confirming it for you so you can really know it with just because a word showed you. I don't know that shit, but be having me rolling. I know. You can't help but to laugh at that. So the last thing I'm going to show you is how the revelation that I had right before I got on here. So some of you may know because you all were in the church, and I talked about how I was getting my kitchen remodeled, right? So while I was getting my kitchen remodeled, mind you, I'm building up self-realization of a goddess, and I'm on tour, and I'm kind of going to different cities and stuff like that. And I was getting my kitchen done. So the guy that did my kitchen, his name is Michael. Now watch. Michael, another word for dream. The Hebrew word for dream. I'm going to write it for you so you can see it. This is the Hebrew word for dream. Chelem. I don't know if I'm saying it right, but it sounds like, or it looks like Chelem, right? Okay, so let's move those letters around. Or you can probably hear it. That is Mechel. Michael. Right? So Michael did my kitchen over. Remember that we can say that, oh, Michael is also dream. Now this would also make sense because Michael is the one who fought the dragon. Michael is the one who fought Satan and kicked Satan out, or whatever you want to say happened in that scene. But the thing is that if Satan represents the illusion, then we could say that Michael conquered the illusion. Now, I had a dream that told me that Michael always comes or something like that. Somebody came in a dream and told me, you've done this before with Michael. But that wasn't what I wanted to show you. What I wanted to show you is while I was getting my kitchen done, I had a magazine that had like different ideas in it for like how to design my kitchen. And while I was going through it, I ripped this out. Turn your dreams into reality. I love when the universe talks to me like that. Did you put that together that Michael did my kitchen and Michael means dream? And while I was getting my kitchen done, I found something that said turn your dreams into reality. So it was basically like a message letting me know that Michael represented like a sign or a symbol for my dreams becoming reality. Okay? That's another reason why I'm very confident in what I'm doing. That's what gave me the courage and the confidence to quit my job. I mean, that's one of the things. But it was like a lot of signs and symbols around me. But this just confirmed it. Because I've been ripped this out when I was getting my kitchen done. Didn't know what it meant. I was just like, oh, that's something about turning your dream into reality. Let me rip that out. And just now today, when I was looking up the word, I was like, oh, that's Michael. And that's this. Okay? So that's all I got for you. Last thing I wanted to say is that there is Daniel. Daniel is the dream interpreter in the Bible. Daniel is known as the dream interpreter in the Bible, and Daniel is also the letters DNA. So I don't know if you all have ever experienced this, but sometimes I interpret dreams while I'm dreaming. Like I'll actually tell myself, "Oh, this mean this." Like I'll start breaking down words in my dream and I'll be like, oh, okay. But sometimes somebody else, or it seems like it's somebody else, it's probably another version of me. I always say that my dreams, whenever I talk about my dreams, I always say they said this or they said that. I'm talking about the cells in my body because they're communicating with me. Your dreams, the cells in your body are intelligent beings and they have the ability to communicate with you. But I always say that you have to acknowledge that. You have to acknowledge that they are living beings and they are communicating with you on the inside. And I feel like once you acknowledge that, they're kind of like, oh, she's awake. She woke. So she knows that we're talking to her. She knows that we're talking to her, or he, whatever, knows that we're talking to her. And they're actually going to start giving you more dreams. They're going to start talking to you through your dreams. And sometimes my dreams will actually say to me, that dream that you had 5 minutes ago, like they won't say 5 minutes ago, but they'll be like, that dream you just had, that meant such and such, such and such. So like they'll interpret the dream for me while I'm inside of the dream. But I'm saying all that to say that that is what Daniel does in the Bible. Daniel is the dream interpreter, and Daniel has DNA in it. So that's how I know that it's really your cells that are talking to you through your dreams. Okay. What else y'all saying over here? I've been having lucid dreams almost every night for them. That's good, Jamie. So that means you've been having more control over what's happening inside your dream, right? For me, I think that that's a symbol of you having more control of what's happening in this realm, which is still another dream realm. If we can accept that this is a dream realm, then we'll accept that we have more control over it than what we think. Okay? My first time was your first time what, Tora? Having a lucid dream? Being aware of your dream? Sometimes I go back to sleep and continue the same dream. That happens to me sometimes. I went from dreams. I think that when that happens, Jamie, when you go to sleep and you continue the same dream, I think that it's like your cells are determined. Like she gonna get this. She gonna get this tonight. We gonna make sure she get this. Like one time I had a dream, or I don't know if I was waking up, because sometimes I hear stuff like I hear stuff like while I'm falling asleep, and then I also hear things as I'm waking up. And one time I heard like, well, she's still asleep. Should we bother her? Or they said something like, should we wake her up? Or they said they was like talking to each other, like, should we do this? Should we? And I was like, hello, I'm here. I can hear y'all. Okay. I went from dreams that come true, often prophetic, to hood movie dreams. I never, Poetic Tyler, I never have prophet. Well, I ain't gonna say never, but I rarely have prophetic dreams. I know that my moon is in Pisces, so I'm kind of like, why don't I? I would think that I would have those kind of dreams more where I'm seeing things before it happened. That has happened to me one time where I knew what was going on. My ex guy, I knew what was going on in his life, even though we had broken up. I had a dream that told me what was happening in his life. That's the only time that happened. But I have friends that are Pisces, and they do that shit all the time. They see shit before it happens all the time. Breaking down dreams while I'm in it. Oh, okay. Yeah. That's pretty cool. I love when that happens. Dream on Aerosmith, no Madre. Oh, Madre. Okay, I see what you're saying, Mighty Messer. Yes, that lets you know. Dream is Madre, which is the mother, which is the matrix, which lets you know that you're in the womb, which is all water. Thank you for your confirmation, Mighty Messer. Tyrone Jordan, I'll be fighting in my dreams. Tyrone, you are fighting with yourself, love. Your dreams, everybody in your dreams, I'm not gonna say all the time because like Jamie said, you can have prophetic visions that are really about other people and things that are happening in their life. But I would say majority of the time your dreams are showing you parts of yourself. So your dreams are showing you things within yourself that you are fighting or arguing with. You are fighting and arguing with your subconscious. Like, for example, I had did a self-realization session with someone, and they were saying that, yeah, I'm over that. I'm over, this problem that I have with my mother and my father. And I'm like, okay, but you just told me that you had a dream about, like, I'm not going to say what it was, but it was the dream basically revealed that, like, you're not over it. Like, I don't care what you say out of your mouth. Your heart is going to tell you the truth. And your dreams are reflecting the truth that's in your heart. Okay, so if you're having a dream, if you're having constant dreams about you fighting, then it's something within you that you're fighting yourself, and it's probably the truth. You're fighting some type of truth that's trying to reveal itself, it's trying to help you see yourself. Okay, today I dreamt I was running, and in my dream, I remember dreaming meant running for something in life. Okay. And I said, I'm tired of running. So, Portia, you're probably running from something in yourself. You're probably running from some type of goal that you set for yourself before you got here, some type of purpose that you set for yourself, some type of gift that you have that you might be running from. You're not, walking in your I am, and you could possibly be running from that. And if you said I'm tired of running, then that means you need to go sit down somewhere. you need to go sit down. You need to go meditate. You need to go actually ask yourself. When I'm saying ask yourself, I'm literally talking about like the cells in your body, like they know what's happening. They know the truth. They know the true you. The true you is inside of your cells. You are inside of your body. So the true you is inside of your cells. The true you, in my opinion anyway, is in the heart of your cells. They're in the center of your cells. And they know what your true mission is. They know what your original goal and your original purpose was when you first came here, because the original goal and the original purpose, if you ask me, I would say that is Adam. That is what Adam really is in the Bible. Adam is representing that original goal and that original objective. Yeah, that original objective, that original goal, that original purpose that you had for coming here. The Adam seed knows. But for you to get to that would be like in the heart. So think about when you actually open up a piece of fruit, there's a bunch of seeds in the heart of it, correct? Okay. So that's where your purpose and your goal is hitting at. So it's really good to actually go sit quietly. I don't meditate like I should. Since I've been in school for metaphysical psychology, they talk about meditating a lot. And so I've been doing it more often. But really, they talk a lot about how quieting your mind and actually telling the universe or the cells within your body that I'm aware and I want you to talk to me. Okay, that's why it really is important to meditate. That's why it really is important to be silent and to be quiet and to give the universe the opportunity to actually talk to you. Okay? All right, Tora, I got you. I dreamt of a high school hallway with a window at the end of the hallway with natural light. I felt this had to do with my mother before she passed, and 2 weeks later she passed. Wow, Jamie. So Jamie, while you were dreaming, did you feel like that had to do with your mother while you were dreaming? And that also happened to me when my mom was here. Probably about 2 weeks before I don't know, maybe about a month before she passed. I had a dream that some guy was standing over top of her. He kind of looked like, you ever see the movie Candyman? But he was dressed like a priest, and he had like a little white collar. And my mom was on the couch, and he was standing over top of her, and he pointed to a clock, and my mom was crying. And I remember saying, like, what the hell is going on in a dream? And then when I woke up, I realized that he was pointing to a clock because he was letting me know that her time was up. Yeah, he was letting me know that her time was up. I didn't tell too many people that dream because basically I was being told that she was about to die before she died. Okay. I feel that was a connection for some reason. You were being told, yeah, that you were being given the Jamie. What's your sign? Are you a Pisces, or where does your Pisces fall at? Because if you're having a lot of prophetic visions, I don't know. It's I mean, Pisces is the dreamer, so the ones that I know, they do that shit all the time. So the life are in the blood. Yes, Tyrone. It actually says that in the Bible. It says that the life is in the blood in the Bible. Okay. One cell to all the other cells. Yep. They communicate with each other. And that is a lot how when the Bible talks about especially when you get to the book of Revelation, or even just throughout the Bible, remember in the very beginning of the Bible, God spoke directly to Adam. But as time went on, as Adam started to divide, because they started to have children, which is the cells dividing and dividing and dividing, then God started to talk through the prophets. He couldn't talk to them directly anymore. He had to talk through other people. Now, by the time, not people, but basically the cells in your body. So by the time we get to Jesus, and in my opinion, this is the cells in your body that are multiplying and multiplying and multiplying until you are becoming a whole physical being. And now it's kind of difficult for God to get to that. I don't want to keep saying God because it's more like there's just the universe that's inside of you. Which you are one with that. You are one with that energy. Because I don't want to say God and make you think that I'm separating it, because I'm not. Okay, it's one voice that's inside of you. We're all connected. Like, you all are inside of me and I'm inside of you. But what was I trying to say? Oh, by the time we get to Jesus is when it's like the fully developed. So you need a so-called Messiah or a savior to come and remember, because Jesus represents you remembering, to come and remember. Hold on, I actually got a purpose here. Actually got something to do here, and it has to do with me fulfilling my original goal that was given to Adam, my original seed. So Jesus comes and he remembers. That's why they say people are always waiting for Jesus to come return, because it's your memory returning to your true mission, your true goal. Okay. You're Aquarius. Okay. Well, I don't know. Maybe I'm sure you got a reading from Torah already. You could probably go look at your notes or whatever and see where your Pisces is, because that might explain why you have a lot of prophetic visions. I once had a vivid dream that I was in a boat riding my blood flowing fast, and it was beautiful. Okay. Sometimes a boat represents the sun. The sun, Ra represents a boat going across the sky every day. That's the boat. Okay. Riding my blood inside my body. Huh. Camille, you just made me remember that I had a dream where I was in some dark water. That was probably blood. Makes sense. The chi is in the cell as well, right? Yes, because chi means life. Chi means life. That's actually Eve, which is the darkness, which is the blood. Yep. Yep. You're right, Tyrone. I'm very aware in my dreams. It wasn't always like that, but it makes dreaming a lot more fun. Is that lucid dream? Yes. When you are aware that you are dreaming, that is lucid dreaming, Portia. I look forward to like going to sleep. Because it's like I can't wait to get some kind of revelation in my dream. The other day I dreamed about Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne this is my first time dreaming about him. I dream about Beyonce and Jay-Z all the time, and I dream about Jada Pinkett and Will Smith too. But this is my first time dreaming about Lil Wayne, and he was a magician in a dream, and he was playing with these cards, but the cards were like the zodiac, and he was doing some kind of magic with them. So I don't know what that was about, but yeah, Lil Wayne was a magician in my dream. Tora said, hit her up for a reading, y'all. If anyone wants to know about your astrological chart, Tora the Toracle is on here. Hit her up for a reading, okay? She does them all day, every day. Hello, gorgeous. Hello, Miss Vina. Okay, Cure's initial is QI, which is Chi. Yep, that makes a lot of sense, Tora. What if you haven't dreamed in a while? Well, I think that we dream all the time, Miss Vina. I just think that we forget. I think that we forget. I think that we wake up and it's just been totally wiped out, which is like the same as what happens when we reincarnate. Our last life is completely wiped out. And that has a lot to do with water. Water does that. If you watch Inception, Inception kind of gives us the clue that water has a lot to do with waking us up. And remember, I showed you that dreams is sperm and it's also water. Okay. And in the Bible, if you actually looked up water, it tells you that it's semen. I dream of celebrities all the time. Meek Mill's always trying to fight me. Well, you have to look at the names too, y'all. So when different people come into your dreams, you want to look at the names. So Meek Mills, his name is Meek. So that probably has to do something to do with you being meek. Okay, so don't just only look at it like it's a celebrity. Look at their name because their name has a vibration to it and their name has an esoteric meaning to it. So whenever you're dreaming, you want to look at the people's names in the dreams. I can help you with that. If you want to get a name interpretation done, hit me up. I will put a link in the video up in the top and below in the box. Okay. You dreamed about Wayne. It's similar to what I want to talk to you about. Okay. I heard the other day, if you remember your dream, it's a message. You know what, Portia? I get all kind of messages from me breaking down things around me. And I was reading something, and not to get into a long story about how I came upon this revelation, but the revelation says something like, God loves when you remember your dreams. I think that when you remember your dreams, that's you remembering God. That's you remembering your true self. That's kind of what I was told from the revelation that I had. Okay. If you remember your dream, I heard the other day. Well, where did you hear that, Portia? Did somebody tell you that, or did you hear that like in your dream? Look up celebrity birthdays along with their names. That makes a lot of sense. Tora, see their sign and see how it relates to you. Tora, I never did that. That's interesting. I never even thought to do that. Here we go with this Miss Cleo shit. Okay. What's your thoughts on twin flame soulmates? Poetic Tyler, if you go through my videos very recently, probably within like the last 5 videos, I actually, me and Tora's on here too. We actually did a video about twin flames. So you can go check that out, okay? Israel, why are you so mad, honey? Like, I didn't even invite you on here. And you're mad because somebody is saying that they can see things before they happen. Are you mad because you can't do that? Are you mad because you are not able to do that? Check yourself, love. You're angry for no reason. I need a reading. Okay, Tyrone, you need a name reading from me, or are you talking to Tora? Either way, you can message me at BlaQ Fire Nation. I'm sorry. This dog, he always does this. You can message me at BlaQFire360 at gmail.com. Black BLAQ, not with a CK, BLAQ, Fire Nation 360 at gmail.com. Okay, just send me an email and I'll send you the link for an interpretation. When I dream, it's best for me to write it down upon waking up. Jessica, when I dream, I keep my phone, which is not a good thing. I keep my phone next to me And so I pick it up and I record because I ain't got time to be trying to write stuff down in the dark. I can't. It'll be all discombobulated. So I use my phone to record my dreams and then I'll write them down later. That's what I do. Okay, y'all. So if there's no more questions or comments, I'm going to go ahead and get off here. Thank you so much for spending time at Word Magic with BlaQ Fire. Since realizing I'm aware in my dream, I've had questions about what was going on. If you remember your dream, it wasn't a dream. It was a message popped up on my screen. Makes sense. Okay. All right, y'all. I'm done. Y'all can hit me up, hit up my website, email me, whatever. All right, peace. Bye.